heads up that you like just disappeared and then come back.
Yeah, he skipped the hell out of me when he was trying to draft. Bring it back! Bring it back!
I'm sorry, I was trying to keep it, but that line was to throw you up.
It actually helped me turn. It was nice.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to week 4 of the CTC Cup Series. This week we are at Monza Oval. That is, I can't even remember what the full name of this track is. Autodromo Nazionale Monza. I think that's what it's called. Out there in Italy. And we're going to be on the old oval portion built in like the 1950s. And these guys are going to be going over 200 all night, assuming we're under green. Qualifying underway right now. The first I see out on track is 59 machine of Carson Bechtel. And we'll ride on board with him for this first lap to show you how bumpy it is. Over 30 cars out here tonight. It's going to be a fun one. If you are not aware of this track, it was actually built originally for Formula 1 and incorporated in the road course. It didn't last very long because of how dangerous it was, so iRacing decided to scan it about a decade ago. And here we are. The only way really to race on it these days is virtually. It's going to be exciting tonight. It's not a super speedway. They are unrestricted. They got all 670 ponies under the hood. And there's barely enough room for 2 cars. It's really a lane and a half wide. And I'm sorry if I don't talk too much tonight. Recovering from a dental procedure, so apologize in advance if there's some long pauses. Just gonna want to give my mouth a break. Carson's one and only lap. Carson, sorry. He goes 5th, 47.15. Nick Cooper, rookie here tonight, goes to the top of the board, 56.99. See what else we got on track. Jonathan Rains goes to 9th. Cliff Mullins. Brad Patton goes to 3rd on the board. So top 3, Cooper, Wolfenbarger, and Patton. Davis Greenwald, a good lap there, goes to 4th. Kenny Frisbee up to 7th. Mullins across the line to complete his lap. He goes to... sorry, that was his out lap. Apologies for that. This is his timed lap. Quinn Newton's series sponsor goes to 10th on the board. Michael Edwards on his timed lap here. We'll see what kind of lap time he can put in. This is a very bumpy racetrack. There's not going to be a lot of room for error. And there's going to be a lot of opportunities for errors. So it's probably going to be a pretty big wreck fest. Everybody set your expectations low. But it's mean week here in SRL. So that's what it's all about. We're here to create some memes, have some fun, hopefully. Try out new things, really. This has the possibility of actually being a good race. It's not intended to make people mad or be funny. It's really, it's meme week, memes can be a good idea as well. If this goes well, it could very well come back on the schedule. I doubt it does. It's a good 5% chance, but it could. Michael Edwards across the line. Goes to 17th. Trenton Sneed, Super Speedway ace, goes to 3rd. So he knocks Patton off that top 3. Dominic Lee, another rookie, he goes to 8th. Got the Ryan Priest 41. I like it. Very short notice on getting that paint scheme, so that was a good choice. And it looks like we'll have 5 drivers not qualifying, but no biggie for those guys, as we only have 32, so nobody's going home. Oops. Didn't mean to go to that screen. Sorry about that. Okay, so qualifying going to wrap up here. Nobody else is out there. And go ahead and get this meme race started. We're going to try to go through everybody's paint schemes too. All right, driver's going to get gridded up here at Monza. And we'll go through our starting grid for tonight. Oh no. Okay. Starting on the pole, Nick Cooper. Gonna start on pole tonight. Outside pole gonna be Garrett Wolfenbarger in the 32, not on track at the moment, so we can't take a look at his car. There he is. Okay, Garrett Wolfenbarger in the 32. Unfortunately, we had a miscue in setting up the session. We're going to do 70 laps tonight. Trent Steen going to be starting from the pits. Very smart, the low drag cigarettes car. Brad Patton going to be starting 4th tonight in the 7 with the crossed out nameplate on the pillar there. That's good. Davis Greenwell starting in 5th tonight. Cody Linscott.
Negative, they called it off.
Apologies here. We got an EOL for somebody from last week, so we gotta make sure we apply that. Here we go. Okie dokie. Moving on, Cody Linscott 6th, Alec Arcane in 7th, Dominic Lee in 8th, Andrew Beach 9th. He's starting from the pits, so EOL did nothing. Kenny Frisbee in 10th, Casey Graves in 11th, Quinn Newton in 12th, Garrett Boyd 13th, Ronnie Holmes 14th. Great card. Patrick O'Keefe in 15th, a digital clock number, like it. Ryan Johnson in 16th, Jake Winowski in 17th. Jake Winowski in 17th, Michael Edwards 18th, DG Swiss in 19th, Carson Bechtel in 20th. Jonathan Rains, I would show his car, but he's blinking bad and we can't show it at the moment, so sorry about that. Cliff Bones going to be starting in 22nd in the Andrew Bleach car. Garrett Warren in 23rd, Bradley Wilson 24th, Brian Jackson in 25th, Corey Wenzel 26th, Trevor Trago 27th, Victor Lugo 28th, Jeff Price 29th, Daniel Llewellyn in 30th, also I think starting in the pits. Dave Hoytsma, oh come on now, Dave Hoytsma 31st, and William Ashrenner in 32nd, rounding out our 32 car field. Okay. It's a good thing we added a lap there, because I wouldn't have got that all done in time.
Yeah, gotcha. Just survive. That's my main goal here. Kind of wish Bradley was up here to do some teamwork, but he decided he was going to try something different in quality and absolutely have a horrible lap. So hopefully we don't see any of these outside walls and keep this thing going straight. Hopefully save both these fast repairs and have a clean car. But will that happen? I have no idea. Yeah, thanks.
Green flag.
Hey, you're muted on the broadcast, by the way. Yep.
Oh man. I really hope I haven't been muted the whole race. Unbelievable. Holy crap, that's sad. Oh, that actually really upsets me. I made some good commentary right there. But the 88 and the 11 both get the outside wall there in turn 1. That is really upsetting. Hurt the crap out of my mouth calling that race. Well, it was absolutely for nothing. I'm gonna need a minute. Alright, gonna be going back to green this time. Sorry, that absolutely killed me mentally there. Just absolutely butchered the start of the race. There's no rebounding from that. Oh, welcome in all 34 people on YouTube watching this. Hope you're enjoying this so far. I was really excited that we made it 5 laps green. That was awesome. I'm really proud of these guys for that. I hope we can keep it up. Wolfenbarger going to lead us to the restart here. Field's going to be in his hands. As soon as the pace car pulls off, he can go at any time. These guys are hitting the wall in the pace lap. I think everybody hit the guardrail right there. Alright, here they come. Pace car pulls off. Wolfenbarger steps back on the gas. We're back to green flag racing. Kind of a slow start there in the back. Looks like everybody gets back up to speed with no issues. Looks like we had a few cars that had to tow. Penny Frisbee is 1 lap down. Ronnie Holmes 2 laps down. Same with Quinn Newton. Brad Patton makes the move for the lead. Not quite going to get there. Wolfenbarger still out front. Patton falls back a ways. The outside lane is dominating right now, and that means if you want to go to the bottom, you got to be sure you can do something with it. Because Patton falls all the way back to 6th. Gonna have some wiggle room in the corner, but we're back to fighting on that bottom lane here on the straightaway. And he's still dropping back. Now he's gonna get some help from the 20 at Greenwell. Caution's back out.
Tell me what you got.
I can't even find the car that wrecked here. I'm not even sure who wrecked. Let's go look at the logs here. Looks like it started on the 92 who was blinking, so we'll take a look at the 51. It looks like got contact from it. See if we can find it here. I don't think that was it. Possibly the 14 then? I don't know. That was the only other car I saw that might have been in it. I think it might have just been a single car wreck. That's the only thing I can think of. You can see the 92 here. Yeah, we're not going to be able to see what happened. I think the 92 just got turned off somebody's nose. Okay, let's talk to somebody here. let's talk to Andrew Beach. He's always a positive guy. If you ever talk to Andrew, he's a great fella. So we're gonna talk to him and see if he can lift the spirits of the broadcast here. Hey Andrew, it's Lucas in the booth. You got me.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Not great, man. Not great. But you know, you still got both your fast repairs, and you're sitting there in the top 20, so you're not doing too bad right now.
Yeah, we're just kind of riding out in the back, kind of trying to wait on some of these fast repairs to get burned up, and then kind of thin out the field a little bit, and then me and Trenton and Jeff here will probably start making our way forward, but just trying to ride it out. 70 laps, it's going to be a long race. The mission is survive, and it's not optional.
Gotcha, man. Well, were you expecting an endurance oval race tonight?
You know, I expected it to not go 5 laps green at the start there, so I'm pleasantly surprised.
I also am. I was really excited. I wish everybody could hear me. It was great.
You know, you'll have that on those big jobs, but hey, it's a long race. You'll get a lot of opportunities to be excited and put on some great racing on the screen.
I see you're coming down to top off on fuel right here. What are the numbers looking like, if you don't mind sharing?
So on a full tank of fuel, it's estimating me at 26.5 laps of fuel here. Cautions, obviously. We're just trying to stay topped up. I'm going to get shot by Jeff here. Our numbers are lap 15 and 45. After that, we're good to the end.
Well, sounds good. That's a little bit shorter than Daytona, but I mean, yeah, it's going to be interesting. You don't really know how it's going to go. If it somehow goes green flag pit stops are going to be something else. Honestly, I hope we don't get to that point.
Yeah, I can't lie. I'm right there with you. You pretty much have to brake as soon as you get off of turn 4. A little bit of discrepancy depending on your brake bias. But it's pretty soon after you get off of turn 4. So if we get to green flag pit stops, I could see running long just to avoid a wreck. As I think somebody just impaled themselves on the guardrail under caution.
Oh no.
Yeah, we need to delay this green here, brother.
Not going, Carl.
Oh no. Oh no, Lucas.
Did we get a number on that?
Oh,
I see it.
I think it's Carson Bechtel.
Oh, it started with the 35. Oh, that killed a lot of cars. Okay, well, I'll put you back down there while I figure this out. Thanks for talking to us.
All right, absolutely, buddy. Anytime. Enjoy it.
Oh, no. The 35 just drives into the barrier, couldn't even see it coming. Destroys the 51, the 48, the 59. Unreal. We're gonna go on board with okay. Let's go on board with the 48 here. 35, probably, you know, worrying about something else, worrying about fuel. Just drives into it. And nobody else can really go anywhere. There's no room. One more time on board with the 35. There it is. There's that barrier. It's pretty much invisible until you get there. really bad design on this track. Those Italians didn't know about, you know, making it easy to drive, but I guess that's part of the allure. But man, that destroyed a lot of cars and under caution at that. Adam, to answer your speed question, max I've seen is 211 recorded so far. Everybody's driving in the outside wall again. They look like a bunch of NR 2003 AI cars doing that every time. Here we go. Half the field hit right there. Okay, back to green. Completed that lap. We're getting there. Almost a quarter of the way through this thing. Wolfenbarger out front once again. Pack's starting to split up just a little bit. If we can find split. Oh man, they keep touching the grass on the backstretch. They got to stop pushing the issue with that. Oh no, the 38 up and over on the front stretch. Oh, he looks like Corey LaJoy. Right in the pit road and bounces back out. Oh no. Oh man. Garrett, you may have destroyed your car, but that was a spectacle. Oh lordy. Alright, riding on board with Garrett Boyd. I don't know if the car got loose or what, but it snapped right up into the wall. Yep, just got de-wedged. And my goodness. One more time since that camera didn't work too well. Oh man. One more time. We got 38 of Garrett Boyd here. Car gets loose. And man, just slid all the way down the front stretch into that outside of that pit wall. Okay. Garrett obviously had to tow that. Car's coming down pit road. Wolfenbarger leads him down. Looks like a fuel stop for a lot of people, at least. That was probably that's probably going to be the best wreck we see all night. If you had to rate wrecks, that would definitely be up there. Okay, so we had, looks like 3 drivers stay out. Oh no, sorry. Top 8 stayed out. Everybody else came down pit road here. Top 2 have not pit yet this race, so they're probably running pretty low on fuel. Third place pit 11 laps ago, and then 4th through 8th all pit on the last caution. So that's what we're looking like for fuel numbers. Like the leader's blinking a little bit. That's true. Okay, well, so our cautions so far really haven't been that bad. We had the first 5 laps go green, which was awesome. And, I mean, we did have that wreck under yellow. I think that was our biggest wreck of the night. But this last one, just the 38 getting loose. Not much more to it. Speaking of, he is back out on track, so Garrett Boyd only 1 lap down, actually in the lucky dog position right now. So only used one of those fast repairs. He's still well in this race. But something you got to keep in mind, the incident limit is still in play. Hindsight, I would have raised it, but you know, we're here now. Considering how much preparation I put into this race, not a lot of logic went into setting it up, but I'll blame that on being in pain over the weekend. Here we go. Drivers round their way back out of turn 4, and we'll try again. Like we got 30 cars still on track. Sorry, 29. 29 officially still on track. Alec Kane leads us back to the green. Green flag back in the air. Good start for Kane. Michael Edwards behind him trying to make a move. Casey Griggs makes a move to the bottom. Guys still getting in the grass in the backstretch. And those two teammates, Kane and Graves, working together well. As we complete lap 20, we should be coming up on halfway if this race was distanced, right? But the outside of Alec Kane. Can he hold it down off the wall here in 4? He does. Did a great job of it. Now Michael Edwards to the line. He'll lead lap 21. Now Davis Greenwell makes the move to the outside. Helder Dorn, huge wreck in turn 1. Somebody just took air. Oh, I think that was Dominic Lee. He's getting flung. Oh my goodness. Oh, horrific wreck. Oh my goodness. Looking at it. Going into turn 1 here. Gonna start around here. 48 gets pushed wide. Tries to get back in line, but they're 3 wide. There's no room for that. Turns to 51 and himself toward the outside wall. Gonna come down tag. I don't know. Oh, the 41 got the inside wall. And then he gets plowed by somebody else. Yeah, I think we need like 20 ambulances in turn 1. So it looks like Bradley Wilson, I think, is unfortunately DQ'd out. And I'm going to take ownership for that. Longer race, I would have raised that higher. But we're stuck here now. Sorry, Bradley. Yeah, I was surprised when I saw you were up that high. Your car was completely clean. Like I said, this week is really it's been butchered a lot. I'm almost thinking of just scratching the points. I don't know. We'll put it to a vote after the race. Maybe we'll just ask people what they think in the race right now. If it was ran correctly and how I would have liked it to be originally, I would have been okay with it, but the way it's looking right now, we're only a third of the way through. Or, yeah, we're about a third of the way through. 2 little DQ points, or 2 little incident point limit. We got too many laps. I'm not happy with how it's set up right now, and I feel bad having this as a points race when it's not ideal. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a lot easier than Richmond, I bet. Richmond took forever. And I'm sure Martinsville did last night as well. Still going better than Richmond. We have a lot of cars a lap down after that wreck. A lot of people had to tow their cars. 19th on back are all at least a lap down. That means 18 cars on the lead lap. I don't think anybody else is in danger of getting the incident limit right now. So everybody, you know, we're not going to see any DQs on the next wreck, but some drivers are going to have to start worrying after that one. Going back to green this time. Davis Greenwell is going to lead us there this time around. Yeah, no, because I don't want to have to do that the whole race. I'm sorry. I made the decision of accidentally, or not, I didn't make the decision. I accidentally did that at Richmond, and it was a horrible mistake, so I'm not going to clear incident stuff anymore. Okay. Greenwell. Back on the gas? Not yet. A little bit of a stack up on the outside lane. Okay, single file pretty much throughout the field. That's a good thing. Greenwell trying to hold off Wolfenbarger and Patton just behind. Oh man, they're driving straight in the grass. Yeesh. 92 still blinking. Looks like he got out of the way. Patrick getting out of the way. Good sportsmanship right there. It's hard to know when you're blinking. It's a little meter in the top. It's a little meter in the top of your screen. And sometimes you're just not paying attention to it. I understand. He gets alerted to it. He moves out of the way. Good job there by Patrick. Now Wolfenbarger gets him behind Greenwell. Now top three all single file. Wolfenbarger thought about going to the inside. Kenny Frisbee made a move to the inside in turn one. Oh man. And okay. And that's the kind of stuff I was worried about. These guys are starting to get too comfortable and they're just driving too close to each other. Patience has faded. Levin makes it to the inside. It was either the 27 didn't get enough room. Yeah. I think it was a little bit of both. 27 also just kind of drove up into the wall and then just pulled it off right into the 11 and wrecked a bunch of innocent cars. It's just we're not even halfway yet. I don't know if this move needed to be made. Oh wait, gets a piece to 82. Mullins. Oh wait, actually got it twice. Alright, Michael Edwards going to lead some drivers down pit road. Okay. Alright, should be going back to the green this time. Davis Greenwald going to lead us back to the green once again. Just about halfway through the 70 laps. Green flag back in the air. Good start for Greenwell. Looks like he should clear into turn 1. Oh, Wolfenbarger tried to go low. Greenwell blocks it. Looks like Beach and Edwards side by side for 8th. Wolfenbarger makes the move to the outside. Wolfenbarger going to take over the lead from Greenwell. Now Patton to the inside of Wolfenbarger. At the line I think is all the way up here. So at the line, looks like Wolfenbarger got that one. Oh man, oh, the 48, the 81.
Boss, you're doing a good job. You want to give us an update on that card?
Oh no. The 48 upside down. The 81 of Trenton Sneed. And somebody says in chat that was the sport ender. Oh man, I don't know what happened to the 48 there, but he looked like a bullet. And just makes contact with the 88 and just bounces off the tire wall at Mach 3. Oh, the 81. That had to have been a scary view. Let's run on board with Trenton Sneed. Oh man, that's like a jump scare. I think the 38 also unfortunately got a piece. Yeah, it sure looks like it. Oh, the 26. Trying to avoid the 81. Oh, goodness. I think the 38 actually had contact that was unrelated. Oh no, he definitely got tagged by the 48 as well. Massive wreck there on the backstretch. This race is progressively getting less cool. Coming back to the green. Green flag back in the air. 17 cars on the lead lap. Alright, since I've lost the will to care, we'll turn on the driver's chat and see what they're saying. We'll go on board here. Give you a lap in the pack. Never mind, the 41's wrecking. Yep, caution's out.
Was that my
Beautiful.
fault? I thought I was holding my line pretty well.
We got to check out for the pace car. Check out for the pace. Fucking hell, guys.
41 split up into the 57.
How do you hit the inside wall?
It's been 40 laps and these guys still haven't realized that it's really hard to go too wide in turn 4, but I'm sure we'll do that the rest of the night because iRacers never learn. They're hitting about 211. Sorry we couldn't get there. Top speed I've seen.
We don't gotta slam on the brake as soon as the yellow comes out. You just cause a fucking huge checkup and everybody wrecks behind you. 57.
never again.
Yo, 57. And 15. Thank you.
So it looks like Michael Edwards is going to lead us back to the green this time. Andrew Veach on his inside. Don't think anybody's good on fuel yet.
Cliff getting those tires for me, eh?
35, I'm pretty sure you're up top, brother.
I'm trying to get up there, but this guy here can't pull at me. There we go, driver.
Waiting on the way. There you go, thank you.
Sorry, I had to do a full lap without you guys.
Was it lonely?
It was cautionless, so it was nice.
But it was under caution. Cody's new nickname? Akon.
All right, Edwards leading us back to the green.
Green.
There it is, green flag back in the air. And they just drove into the wall.
Damn it, Cliff. You guys are stupid. Like, actually, who did that? It's not that hard to pay attention. Did you know?
Someone hit the wall and like lagged and pulled the whole field with it. What the fuck?
So,
That was
not sure
terrifying.
exactly who started this.
Hey Kenny, I'm coming up on you, but can you tell me how the damage looks
I
on
think
the
that's
front?
going to be,
EG right now.
looks like the 26.
It up to me?
Yeah.
Hey, 03, how's
May
my
have been
damage?
slightly forced by the 82, but there was a gap there.
Splitter on your right side's pulled up, but your nose is
I
still
think
connected.
Cliff was actually on the right line, and the three
I'm
behind
sorry
him
to
were
everybody
not.
that's gotten caught up in a bunch of shit tonight, but it's really making me feel better after what happened to me on the last lap of Michigan.
You see the 26, 35,
Yeah, I was
and
involved in that one,
15 just... Oh, the 15 just speared it. 57 also got a piece, the 11. I have a great view here for us. Let's back it up. There we go. Oh my goodness, I didn't even see the 27 the first time.
I don't know who it was, but during
One
that
more
wreck
time
there,
from the
somebody
top.
became a fucking drill bit.
That replay's funny as fuck.
I don't know if it's going to beat the pace where we were pacing and the guy hit the guardrail.
Hey, 32, how you like this big old piece of junk.
And
Looks great.
yeah,
Thanks, man. I worked hard.
that was yeah. There's a wall there. The
GG,
wall
I
is
didn't
still
do
there.
it.
They found it. Mike Edwards says this is fun in chat.
I wish I knew that wasn't the pipe. I would have gone down.
Not a lot of cars left out here, at least on the lead lap. Edwards looks like gonna stay out here. Everybody else coming down pit road. Alec Kane leads him down. Should be a fuel stop for everybody.
I don't like this at all.
Like some fuel only stops, some 4-tire stops.
Go Cody!
All those repairs later, I made it up to the front.
I think the lucky dog is going to be the 03 of Corey Wenzel, so he'll be back on the lead lap. Put 15 cars on the lead lap. We'll fill out the top 3/4 of that tower again with lead lap cars.
Michael, are you getting the inside?
I'll take elsewhere.
Mike
Got it,
Edwards,
just
like I said, the only one that stays out here on the lead lap. 14 laps on his stint. I think he's just hoping they wreck him a bunch more times, and they're gonna have to come down anyway.
I'm staying though here for Patrick.
Same with looks like Lynn Scott also stayed out, but he pit on the last caution, so not too big of a stretch there.
Yeah, think?
Nah, 70's good. 70's good.
Might actually give you a race right now.
Can we just do it on that last restart again?
Okay, 24 laps to go now when we take the green. We've been racing
Does anybody have
for
0x still?
around over an hour-ish.
I did, so you hit me.
I jinxed myself, but I do.
I had 0 to that wreck where I got a little.
Probably got another 30 minutes at least left in this thing.
Hey, 03, 72, and 37.
But
I'm
we're
probably
really
going to
knocking
drop
down the car count at this
away
point,
here.
so that's going to play into it.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Probably from stretch. Go green. So just watch the inside. I'm hoping for another caution. I'm not going to lie to you. We're all going to cut it close to the field probably.
You think this is going to go green to the end?
No, not at all. I think 2 more cautions at least.
And then we're good on field.
I take that back. I'm not dropping back.
Michael Edwards going to lead us back to the green. And green flag back in the air. Nobody hits the turn one wall this time. Actually, everybody gives it a pretty wide berth. Oh, they're driving all over the grass.
There, but nice.
That must be some grippy grass, because they don't seem to wreck when they do that. We're too wide entering 3 again. This has worked out every time. Not. And we'll just watch from the blink PM so we can see when the wreck happens right here. Oh, wow, they made it. Unbelievable. I guess just talking crap about them every time they go into turn 3 helps them. It's a good point, Zach. Just free Neo. I'm sure that would fix this race. No, it's not been fun for me either, Triple J. Actually, the first 5 laps were exciting until I realized my mic was off, and then beyond that, it's just been disappointing through and through. Outside wall, Kane follows him into it. Now he's got the right side damage. On board with Andrew Bleach. 208 in the corner.
Glad you cleared me. That thing just snapped when we clear on entry.
Yeah, I saw that. I got a little nervous.
If it makes it any better, it would not have been adventure.
213 there for Andrew. So that's the new highest speed I've seen so far. It's crazy. Edwards still out front. Got that right side damage on that Mustang. It's got to be holding him up a little bit. We've been green for a little bit here. I think we're working on lap 5 of this run. We beat the first run in amount of laps. Oh, somebody hit the outside wall entering the corner. Back starting to string out, actually, which could be good news for the racing.
My bad.
Oh, there it goes! Unbelievable, they do it again.
Back down 4.
We're pretty tight up here. I'm letting off for if we need.
Sorry.
How do we keep doing that? I got disqualified because I got sent outside the track. That's ridiculous.
Thanks for keeping it clean, 21. I was just trying to ride.
Well, it's all good. I was trying to push.
And after
I figured if we could get 4 of us in the safe zone, we're okay.
Pace like coming out of 2.
I appreciate that, but I guess it's just kind of pointless because I have like 9 minutes of required. But I do appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, that's fine. That I wasn't gonna. That wasn't.
Please score 3.
well, all of that did not finish. That's unfortunate.
I definitely got my force feedback way too high for this track.
Lucas, are you muted again? Lucky Dog up top, he's below.
Box up.
It's probably a good thing I was muted that time. Just not having a good night here. I don't think anybody is. Never again. Honestly, I want to just cut the broadcast right here and say we finished the race at lap 55. You know, it's just horrible.
What should I go, Brad?
I don't know, you're supposed to tell me before we get to the line.
No, I... you make it back to pit lane, DG?
Are you kidding me? Are you serious?
We going green this time, bro? Negative.
I gotta go into fifth.
I got it.
I'm betting. Don't text and drive, kids. See, I got that brand new Tesla, son. That shit does it for me.
Lucas, I got a black flag because somebody wrecked and it still wanted them to pass me when I entered the pit. Thank you.
I think you should give him a DQ. Nick, are you the same Nick Cooper that ran R Factor a whole bunch? Like a lot of dirt stuff?
He's not in here no more, but yeah, that's it.
Oh shit. Yeah, apparently I've known him for years. I didn't know that was him.
Yeah, we all moved over from there.
He was the one that was a beta tester for the Dirt Pro Stocks that I released for R Factor years ago.
I tried warning him.
I did. I told him I was going to be talking to you.
Alright, coming back to the green. We'll see who hits the outside wall this time.
Green flag.
You got it, Brad?
There they go. The 27 just speared it into the wall. He's stuck.
We need a medevac in the backstretch.
Not going to bring the caution out this time. He's probably in the toe there. Car just gets loose, drives down to the bottom, straight in the wall. It almost looked intentional. Doubt it was, but from that angle it did. He's still in the wall. If he brings the caution out, it's going to be consequences. But he does not, so he'll just be an ornament on the side of the track at this point.
Checking up a little bit for it.
Oh man, this might be the worst race I've ever put on. Yeah, you do, Victor. Go on board. We'll have a nice static shot next time the field goes by here. On board with the 27, just flying down the backstretch here. Are those the other cars?
Hey, whoever's out of 2, what's going on?
'27, you should probably go.
He's fine. He's not bothering anybody. At this point, I'm beyond caring.
Really good, it's all that for. It's blinking all over. 92's blinking again.
I've been muted again. That's just wonderful. Oh, they're wrecking. Great. That's great. There goes the 20. He gets ejected. Everybody avoids him. And we're back under caution. We had 11 lead lap cars and we're under caution again. 32 and 20 get together. Yeah. That's gonna do it for the 20, it looks like. The 32 just got up a little too high, and 20 goes straight into the tire barrier on the inside. No more overtimes. No overtimes at all. So the race is going to end at 70 no matter what. So this is the last restart. This race might be deleted from the record books. We'll see what happens. Okay, we're gonna go green 2 laps from now. Should take the one to green next time by, which means they're gonna have 1 attempt at finishing this race under green. If they wreck before the white flag, it's gonna end under caution. That'd create even more of a headache for me. You're good, brother. Just stay there. You got a good seat. It's not bringing the caution out. I'm not concerned about it. Patton takes the top here. Not surprising, it seems to be the best all night. I think everybody's going to be excited to just go back to their Daytona racing after this. I know I would have preferred Daytona over this, but we're here now. Front row going to be Brad Patton and Carson Bechtel at the green. You got Edwards, Kane, O'Keefe, Mullins, Wolfenbarger, Hoytsma, and Trego and Frisbee. That's your top 10. You have 10 cars on the lead lap once again. I think Frisbee got the lucky dog there. Corey Wenzel is in the lucky dog position, but it's not going to much matter considering the race is going to end in 3 laps. Everybody's good on fuel. But is everybody good on patience and logic? I don't know. We're gonna have 7.5 miles of racing left here. Over 7.5, closer to 8. Gotta keep a level head. Not a short sprint whatsoever. Here we go. Pace car's off. Patton steps on the gas, green flag back in the air for the final time here in Monza. He gets the turn 1 wall, so we at least get to go past turn 1 under green. See who makes the move on Patton on the backstretch. Nobody yet. He's got teammates behind him. That's really good for him. I think both of the cars behind him are teammates. Those wanted goons cars working together pretty well. Coming to 2 laps to go. We might actually have a race on our hands here. Don't want to jinx it. Got another lap to go before it's official. Oh, everybody's in the wall in turn 1. They all keep it together. Oh, Michael Edwards spins and hits the tire barrier. He just disappeared from existence. We're still green. Michael Edwards has left the facility. I'm sorry, Mike. Somebody gets turned in the back. He saved it. I think that was Wolfenbarger. He's trying to hang on to a top 10 here. Back to the leaders. Patton, Bechtel, and O'Keefe, top 3. O'Keefe gonna try and make the move here for the win. But he's got 2 of those teammates in front of him that are gonna try to work together and make sure one of them wins the race. Mullins and O'Keefe gonna have to work together here if one of them wants to win. Oh, O'Keefe with a blend. Mullins gonna have to leave him out. Kane goes with Mullins. Not a great run down the backstretch. O'Keefe gonna maintain that position. Patton and Bechtel lead into turn 3. Final lap. Off turn 4. Who's gonna get it here? Patton off turn 4. Bechtel in behind. Is he gonna make the move? He does not. Right at the last second, he does. Not enough time. Brad Patton wins. Carson Bechtel second. Patrick O'Keefe in third. Well, at least we ended under green. Silver lining. Hey Patrick, it's Lucas in the booth. You got me?
Yep.
Hey man, well, finished on the podium tonight. If it were F1 at Monza, that'd be really cool, but still really cool tonight. Absolutely finishing the race is a testament to it itself, but yeah, still getting a podium, man. How's it feel?
It feels good. I feel bad to for Michael Edwards. I got a little bit loose in turn 2 with 2 laps to go, and I'm pretty sure I wrecked him, so I apologize to him, but I'm glad my internet issues kind of sorted themselves out late, to an extent at least, but happy to come out with a decent finish.
Absolutely, man. I mean, you know, I guess there's not much to talk about with that race, but getting home with a clean car with a fast repair left on the bank is pretty impressive. But you got anybody you want to shout out for it?
Yeah, of course Jesse didn't race tonight, but always thankful for him and getting me to do iRacing, and all the Triple J guys, Ronnie, Brian, Victor, all those guys, Jonathan as well, but he didn't race, or he lagged out early. But thanks to all those guys. Always nice to have a decent finish.
Absolutely, man. Well, appreciate you talking.
And
to
Ronnie
us.
as well. I think I might have forgot Ronnie. I don't want to forget Ronnie.
Appreciate you talking to us, man. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Patrick O'Keefe finishing third tonight. Now we'll get a word with the rest of our top three. First, we're going to grab Carson Bechtel in the 59, taking him a second, man. How was the race?
Oh, that was wild. I've never driven this track. I've had it for years. Never drove the oval. That was absolute absurdity.
Yeah, it was a spectacle. I'm glad you at least got some use out of the track. That was kind of my thinking with it. Thought it would be fun, but that'd probably be your only use out of it in this league at least. So one and done. But man, taking home a second, that's got to feel good, especially having a faster pair left as well.
Yeah, I didn't think second was in the books, but had a couple positions fall my way. People moving to the bottom at right times, had enough fuel to make it to the end. Had teammate Brad up at the front, and he was really guiding me up there. He knew how the perfect line was for exit, especially up front there, because I had been in the mid pack and back the whole time. I didn't really know what I was doing, so I was really learning on the fly with him.
Definitely, man. I saw you two were up there, the two teammates. I knew you weren't going to make a move until you knew one of you could win it, but you think hindsight you would have made the move a little earlier, had a better chance at it?
I would have done it better. I honestly kind of spaced and forgot about it. And then I got to about pit road and I was like, oh crap, I need to be side drafting right now.
It was a late start finish line. You were still a little too late, but man, you still got your teammate to win, so you can still feel good about it. But you got anybody you want to shout out for the second place?
Oh yeah, absolutely. FPS Heaven, High Rise Fuel, Wanted Goons, as always, Clutch One, and then Bechtel Designs if you want yourself a fresh paint scheme.
Heck yeah, man. Check them out. Thanks for talking to us. We'll see you next week.
All right, see you then.
All right, we'll get a word with our winner, Brad Patton in the 7. Picked up that number 7 and immediately took it to victory lane, man. How was it feel?
I'm feeling pretty damn good.
I bet it just sat through 70 laps of torture, but able to come away with the win. That all makes it worth it, right?
Oh, it most definitely does. I mean, this track has always been a fun track, especially in cup cars, and being able to push and have massive runs out of the corner. Just got to watch out for the guardrail. We had some victims to that tonight, which was pretty funny. But I mean, I feel bad for people, but man, I'm ecstatic. We put it in victory lane. We got Wanagoods red on the board. We had teammates that were in the top 10. Me and Carson finished 1-2, which is perfect. I mean, I couldn't be any more happier than I am right now.
Absolutely, man. Well, I'm glad someone's happy here tonight. Definitely, it's got to feel good. I'm glad some people are getting the use out of this track too. I know it's kind of underused on the sim, and it was cool to see it at least have some cup cars on it.
It's definitely underused. Like I said, when they first brought the oval out for us to use, it was a pretty popular track, and then after that, it seems like they just went away from it. So, iRacing, bring this back to officials. We love it.
After what I saw tonight, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, yes and no.
All right, man. You got anybody you want to shout out for the win?
Man, I got a shout out to these Wanagoons boys. We had a game plan. We stuck to it. Came out on top, which is awesome. I got to thank DG. He painted this car. This car looks amazing. The more realistic, or not more realistic, I don't even know what I want to say right now. FPS Heaven, High Rise Fuel. I thank everybody like that. But hey, if you guys need a paint, go see DG.
Heck yeah, man. He does the good stuff. Appreciate you talking to us. Congrats on that win. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Brad Patton taking home the win. I'll roll through our results really quickly here. Make sure my cat doesn't change our screen. Laying on the keyboard. Okay. Brad Patton taking home the win tonight. Second place gets Carson Bechtel. Patrick O'Keefe takes home third. Cliff Mullins fourth. Alec Kane in fifth. Dave Voitzman taking home sixth. Trevor Trago seventh. Garrett Wolfenbarger eighth. Kenny Frisbee ninth. Corey Wenzel in 10th. Looks like Frisbee was our... Oh, no. Wolfenbarger was our final lead lap car. Everybody else was at least one lap down. So then beyond that, you got Casey Graves in... Oh, it looks like we have a little running order trouble here. Okay, yeah, Michael Edwards taking home 11th. It's not showing that on my timing and scoring. I guess we'll look up here. Casey Graves, 12th. Davis Greenwell, 13th. DG Swiss in 14th. William Ashbrenner, 15th. Brian Johnson, 16th. Brian Jackson, 17th. Quinn Newton, 18th. Cody Linscott, 19th. Andrew Beach, 20th. Victor Lugo, 21st. Dominic Lee, 22nd. Ronnie Holmes, 23rd. Garrett Warren, 24th. Nick Cooper, 25th. Jeff Price, 26th. Garrett Boyd, 27th. Jake Vianoski, 28th. 29th. Trent Sneed, 30th. Bradley Wilson. And 31st, Daniel Llewellyn. Looks like he actually did not take home last. And, well, that's going to do it for me tonight. I'm going to sign off with my really sore teeth. And we'll see you next week for a much better race at... Oh, no, don't tell me. We'll see. Okay, yeah, we'll see you next week for Darlington. That should be something. So make sure to join us for that. I'm going to sign out. I'm Lucas Weitzman. See you next week.